Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Old Trafford. You join us for this T20 match between England and West Indies. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Alison. It's time now for the toss. Let's join the pitch side to see who'll be donning the pads.
Despite the conditions, the captain's asking the openers to pad up. Might be a costly decision. The bowlers will fancy their chances of early wickets.
So here we go. The players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match, and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, it looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. How will he reply?
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Smash down the pitch. Oh, but it collects the bowler's stumps. They should get through for a cheeky single, but it's unlucky. Probably would have been a boundary. Perfectly timed.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Oh, too good. That is huge.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Huge over. 20 runs out of there. West Indies, 20 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Brian Statham end. Doesn't beat the infield. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Nearly gets the edge. Wood with a great delivery there. Off the middle of the bat.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. End of the over. 7 off it. West Indies are 27 for none.
Well, they started off with a bang and they're still going on with it.
Jordan from the Stretford end. Smacks that away through the gap.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Was quick onto that in the infield. Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Perfectly timed.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Absolutely glorious start. Bowlers need to start finding an answer soon before this gets out of hand.
Gone, knocked them over. Just too much pace there.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
For that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Power and precision in that shot.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Brooke, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Misses everything. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. West Indies 54 for 1. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Stretford end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Good pick up, big chance. Off the middle of the bat.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. And that's a tremendous catch at cover. Great stuff. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
They've looked threatening, but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves, having gotten out after a start.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Gone. Great reflexes. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Goes over the top with that shot.
That's one from the textbook. Driven through the covers, and they can really enjoy that one. No need for the fielders to chase it.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Shepherd waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Hetmeyer taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Wood with a huge appeal. Batter doesn't seem sure. Looked to be pitching in line and hitting the top of the stumps.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Oh, this could spell trouble. A great delivery, and that seemed to be a simple decision for the umpire. Such a big wicket to send this one back without scoring.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Great shot. Rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Precision past the umpire, not likely to get cut off.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. There's a chance if it hits. Wow, that's missed a lot. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Wood from the Brian Statham end. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Oh my, that's racing away.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. A direct hit and this could be gone. straight to the fielder. End of the over, 7 off it. West Indies are 88 for 4. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Straight through them. That was a lesson in leg spin bowling.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
The captain is heading out to the field.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. On that nicely, good defence. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Powell loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception.
Only a touch short and punished. Beautiful shot.
Six runs added in the over. West Indies are 94 for 5. Curran into the attack now from the Brian Statham end. Square cut, finds point, no run. Solid shot, that's going for 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
England needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Couldn't get it through the field. Doesn't beat the infield. Good bowling in that over, just the one from it. West Indies, 108 for 5. Curran from the Brian Statham end. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Nearly gets the edge. Curran with a great delivery there. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Needs a direct hit. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. End of the over, 7 off it. West Indies are 115 for 5. Jordan, the right arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Stretford end. Nice shot, but straight to gully.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate?
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Too full. Punch back down the ground. It could be 4. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Beats the field with a great shot. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
Lots of pressure coming in the bat. They have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Good pick up, big chance. End of the over, a big one. 16 runs coming from it. West Indies are 131 for 6.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Rashid back on now. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Misses everything. No. Terrible shot. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap, and there should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. End of the over, 2 runs added. West Indies are 133 for 6.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Gone. Great reflexes. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Looks like it would have been moving to a big, big score. Not to be.
It's a new batter at number 9. Please make him welcome.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be really happy with that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Jordan has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Rashid from the Brian Statham end. Joseph, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Smacks that away through the gap. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Dug that out well. Nice solid defensive shot. Cuts that off well in the infield. 9 runs added in that over. West Indies are 152 for 7. Wokes back into the attack.
Pacer is coming into the attack.
Nice shot. Straight to gully. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Good pick up. Big chance. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Wow, that's missed a lot. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Yorker bowls him. Oh, take the sweat off your brow for that one. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul. Finds the fielder with that shot. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
A few moves made in the field. Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
We want to make use of that extra delivery. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Got that away nicely.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Power and precision in that shot.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. England are 11 for none.
One gone, and an excellent start to this power play.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Stretford end.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Powell will be disappointed with that previous delivery. Not up to their normal standards. That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Ten runs added there. England 21 for none.
Another tremendous over. It's a fantastic start to this power play and this chase.
Joseph from the Brian Statham end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Oh, great ball there, but it'll find the gap.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Was quick onto that in the infield. Massive outside edge. 9 runs added in that over. England are 30 for none.
So at the midpoint of the power play, they're going at an excellent rate, just ahead of the required rate so far.
Edged, what a ball. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Onto that early. That could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Doesn't beat the infield. Edge, amazing delivery. 4 runs added there. England 34 for none.
That's 4 overs down in the power play, and they've batted really well. Good running and shot making sees them ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Hussain, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the Brian Statham end. Bold, stunning delivery.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Perfectly timed.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Edged. Milan staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
End of the over. A very good one it was indeed. They get the breakthrough not once, but twice. Brilliant bowling.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
A few moves made in the field.
Two straight and punched through the leg side.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Couldn't get it through the field. Beats the field with a great shot. Straight to the fielder. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
West Indies are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
Some adjustments to the field.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Swept away, but finds the fielder.
Yep.
End of the over. 8 off it. England 60 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. Bairstow watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Edged. What a ball. Everyone's gone up. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Nicked it. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Massive outside edge. Edged it. It's the end of the over. 2 runs added. England are 76 for 3.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit. But the batters have kept up the intent they had early on. And this run chase looks secure.
Goes over the top with that shot. Fantastic running. Turned 2 into 3 there. stretched, unplayable. Finds the edge. It's gone all the way and over for 6. Besto, classy square drive.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the spacing power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
West Indies has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. West Indies having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review, though.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Shot. There's someone out there, but they should get back for 2. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Pick that up nicely, and they'll get a couple of runs. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Six runs added in the over. England a 97 for 3.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Gets under it and with enough power lifts that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, and smashes that one away.
Besto has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. End of the over. 14 runs coming from it. England 111 for 3. Russell coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Gone. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Edge, but it drops safely. Over England, 114 for 4.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
The bowler looks really confident. Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Swept away but finds the fielder. Chase ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Bowled! What a way to start the over.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. It's a very frustrated person heading back to the pavilion.
The new batter always likes to feel bad on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. It's a big shout from the bowler. The ball was close to the bat. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Finds the edge. That's a confident appeal. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Curran gone for not many.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Three added in that over. England are 123 for 6. Chase from the Stretford end. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Off the pads and takes the aerial route, finding the fielder in the deep.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Edged, unplayable. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, look at that. Used their feet and came and met the ball and struck it cleanly over cover. 6 more.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Russell with a huge appeal. Goes over the top with that shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Powell, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Changes in the field to reduce the number of boundaries. The batters are going to have to take risks now to keep scoring them.
Huge edge.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. Bairstow watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
A nice glance off the pads, no stopping that one.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.